Okay. Today, the President will announce that on Thursday he expects he will meet his goal of 200 million shots administered in 100 days, or under 100 days, I should say, a goal he doubled after meeting his original goal of 100 million shots by day 58 of his presidency. As the administration, as we work to get even more people vaccinated, President Biden will call on employers across America to do everything they can to help their employees and their communities get vaccinated. That includes a tax credit for small and medium-sized businesses to fully offset the cost of paid leave for employees to get vaccinated and recover from any after effects of vaccination if needed, and a call for employers, large and small, to take additional steps to help get their employees and communities vaccinated. With that, why don't you kick us off?
DOJ announced a pattern or practice investigation today, the Minneapolis PD, in aftermath of the George Floyd killing and verdict. Under current law, it's a high bar for convicting officers of federal civil rights crimes. Does the president think it's time to revisit this aspect of the law?
Mm-hmm. Well, first, as the president alluded to last night in his remarks after the verdict was announced, he believes the bar for convicting officers is far too high. It needs to be changed. He's a strong supporter, as he also conveyed passionately last night, of the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act, which does change the intent standard. Obviously, there is negotiations that need to happen on Capitol Hill, but he believes the bar is too high.
And if I could just square that, that includes the federal civil rights aspect of the law as well, or is he speaking more broadly?
My understanding is that's also addressed in the bill.
And second, if I could just hit on briefly, he's obviously going to be meeting with world leaders today on the climate summit. Mm-hmm. What does he say to allay concerns, considering how divided Washington is politically on this issue, that we're actually going to, that this country is going to follow through on what he says today, what he says this week?
Well, I think what he's sending, the message he's sending to the country and frankly to the world, is that he feels that the climate crisis we're facing around the world, and certainly in this country as the world's largest emitters, is so significant that within 100 days of his presidency, he's convening the world's largest economies to have a discussion about that. And he is going to put actions in place as well. Obviously, he's put in place a number of executive actions, and we'll have more specifics to announce in the coming days about what targets we are setting here in the United States. And I understand what you're asking me is what happens in 2024, right? Or is that what you're asking me? Well, that's a long time away, but the president has every intention of getting reelected and certainly ensuring that he is implementing policies where addressing our climate crisis, putting Americans back to work, go hand in hand, which is absolutely his desire and his commitment, will be a part of his continuing agenda.